Yer. What up, y'all? This is the first inaugural straight to YouTube broadcast that we're doing, all right? So this one's going to go straight to YouTube. I'm going to make some clips, put them up on Instagram that y'all can interact with, but the show itself is going straight to YouTube, right? And the full version. We're still going to start the show off with a public service announcement. This week's public service announcement is, fellas, what you should do is go learn the names of different colors of nail polish and then just like tell your girl suggestions on what she should get. She gonna like that. She gonna be like, "Oh, you taking an interest in something that I like, and that's cool." She's definitely not gonna believe that you got that from another girl and you're cheating on her. So don't worry. Don't do that, fellas. Don't do that. I posted a video that today, and I just thought it was funny because man, he thought he did a good thing by learning the nail polishes, and she was like, "Who you been talking to?" Don't do that. So anyway, boom, man. I want to start off show off with the first subject being that the dude DDG. I don't know if y'all know who this online personality dude is. His name is DDG, or he goes by DDG, and he was talking about how for a feature, if he was to like just be on another artist's song, he would charge them $750,000 to be featured on their song. And then he was talking about how if he was going to be in the video, he'd have to charge over $1 million. And I was like, I ain't never heard a DDG song in my life. Like, what's the DDG hit that makes it so that he could charge another artist $750,000 to be on their track? What's the DDG song that I should know? They're like, oh, okay, that makes sense. He is a pretty big deal. 750 is not even that bad. Cause I don't know it, man. Whatever the song is, I know I don't know it. Maybe y'all do. So somebody hit me up and let me know why he's able to do that. Cause that just seemed far fetched to me. And sometimes you gotta talk it into existence, right? But you just feel like you are that big of a deal, so people pay it. And they're like, oh, you must be. And you're like, and you didn't even benefit. So that's good. That's good for him, man. Good for him. I just want to know what the song is that I should know so I can look it up and like, oh, okay, there you go. And then the next subject, I want to talk about something that vexes me greatly. And that is the fact that while all this whole Diddy and everybody thing was going on, I kept being the number one cheerleader for Kanye West. So I was like, man, he ain't caught up in none of this. His name ain't come up in nothing. You know what I mean? He been chilling with his family. He got his wife, and then he be going to the ball games for his kids and stuff like that. I was like, man, Kanye name ain't come up in nothing. That's what's up. Then him and Dream both got lawsuits, man, for sexual harassment and all this stuff, man. I was like, dang it, we ain't got no more heroes, man. First Deontay Wilder, and then this, man. Like, we ain't got no more heroes, man. It's crazy. So, hey, big shout out to Filthy Rags Clothing. Give me some fresh stuff, you know what I'm saying? Got me and my son some stuff. So go check out Filthy Rags Clothing. Google it and go to their website and grab you something. This stuff is really cool. Hopefully I can flip the thing so you can read it the right way. But anyway, yeah, man, Kanye, man, got caught up, man. I was sad about that because everybody said he was the crazy one. Everybody said Kanye was the crazy one. He wasn't. He wasn't. He was the sane one. Everybody else was crazy. But then, I don't know. Now you got to see how the lawsuit turns out. Oh, well, whatever. Worth a shot. Let's talk about artificial intelligence for a second. I don't even know if I should be talking about this because they could be listening, G. And that's the thing, man. If you're not worried about artificial intelligence, you're not paying attention. Because here's the thing about artificial intelligence is they don't even know what it is and they're using it. They don't know how it works. They don't know how to stop it if it got out of control. They don't know nothing about it. And they're using it anyway. All right. So imagine if aliens came to planet Earth and was like, y'all can use this. It was like, what is it? It was like, oh, it's like something that's like super way smarter than you, but it'll help you. It's like it's like your assistant. So you take this alien technology and they don't tell you how to stop it if it gets out of control or whatever, whatever, and they just give it to you and say, "Huh, use it. It'll make your life better." You probably wouldn't use that. You'd be like, "I don't know what this is gonna do." But we're doing it, man. We're doing it. We're doing it hard, man. So now Apple's talking about integrating AI into all their next level phones. And they don't even know what it is or how it works. They say your phone's going to know you better than you do, right? Your Apple, whatever, is going to know you better than you do because of artificial intelligence. And they don't even know what it is. They don't even know. They couldn't really define artificial intelligence if they tried to right now. And they don't know how to stop it. But they're telling you that your security is like paramount for them, right? But that was Elon Musk's thing. It's like you don't even know how to make artificial intelligence. Apple's not making this artificial intelligence technology. They're asking ChatGPT and all these people to make it. They're just gonna put it on their phones. So you don't know how to make it. You don't even know what it is because nobody does. But you're telling me you're gonna make it so that it's secure, so that all my stuff don't get out on accident. How? You don't even know what it is. You don't know how to stop it. How are you gonna make sure that it's secure? So that's Elon Musk's thing. He's like, yo, if you do that, if you put that stuff on your phones, those phones are not coming in any Tesla building. Because you don't even, there's no chance that that phone is secure because you don't even know what it is. So, but people are, people don't pay attention. People don't pay attention. They don't know. And so, whatever. So, I will tell you that there were some scientists, man, like the leading artificial intelligence engineers, like the people on the cutting edge of this stuff, said that AI has between a 20 and 99% chance of causing human extinction. Let me just go over that again. Artificial intelligence has between a 20 and 99% chance of causing human extinction. Okay, that's a quote. The number is no lower than 20%. Okay, it's no lower than 20%. There's one outcome where we all die. There's another outcome where we all suffer greatly and wish we were dead. And there's a third outcome where we become purposeless on the planet. There's nothing left for us to do because AI does everything for us. And so there's nothing for us to do. Which, I don't know what you think of that kind of existence, but that's the third option. And so that's AI. All right, that's AI. And that is just something you ought to look up. If you haven't looked into it at all, don't know what I'm talking about, look up, what the experts, the scientists think about AI. All right, especially before you go buying Apple products that have AI in them. But hey, that's allegedly. I don't know nothing. I'm just a regular dude. Apple products are probably great, and that's what's up, man. Just research it is all I'm saying. I'm not saying don't buy Apple products. I'm just saying research it and reporting the news. Driving on a suspended license guy. Y'all see that dude? Homeboy. So if you haven't seen it, homeboy had court for driving on a suspended license, supposedly. And then when he went to court, he went to remote court where they call you on your phone for court. My man was in the car driving when court began. So the court asked, hey, are you ready to go? And he was like, hold up, I'm pulling up into a parking spot right now. Okay, ready to go. And then the judge read the thing. He was like, wait, he's here today for driving on a suspended license. And his lawyer's like, yes, Your Honor. And the judge is like, but he was just driving. And the lawyer's like, yes, Your Honor. He was like, you can't make this stuff up. But come to find out, fast forward, he never had a license. It wasn't that he was driving on a suspended license. He never had a license. And he got caught driving without a license, allegedly. He got caught driving without a license, allegedly. And the police officer gave him a warning and said, hey, get it taken care of. Get your life together, get it taken care of. Just to go away. And then he didn't. Then he got caught again, and that's what he had to appear for. So when the judge saw that he had the opportunity to get his life together, he just chose not to, he threw the book at him. But that's what actually happened. So As funny as it was that he got, caught driving on suspended license and going to court for it, that's not exactly what happened later on developments to tell you exactly what happened. Still funny, man. It's like, what was you thinking? What was the plan? What was the plan? That's what I want to know. What was the plan? Because I just, I don't see it. Whatever it was, I don't see it. I feel like you should have had somebody that you trusted to advise you to say, hey, maybe we ought to go a different way with what we're trying to do here today. Anyway, that's what happened there. There was a couple who was like walking down the street or whatever, and they got caught up in one of these street interviews, man. Street interviews. But the one, I've talked about these at length, let's say. But the reason why this one caught my eyes, because this was an old couple. These folks were old, okay? I'm in my 40s, and they were a lot older than me. So we're talking 60s and up, all right? So, boom. In the street interview, the interviewer says, hey, you guys love each other? They say, yeah. Okay, this is 60-year-olds. Okay, they're 60. He said, how long y'all been together? They said 40 years. They've been together 40 years. Okay, so they can't be 40 years old because they've been together 40 years. Type shit. So boom, he say, oh, okay, y'all love each other. Y'all been together 40 years. Y'all trust each other? They say, yeah. They say, okay, cool. Y'all switch phones. These motherfuckers in their 60s, okay? He said, y'all switch phones. They switch phones. And like, homegirl's nervous. Homegirl nervous. She don't want to switch phones. So dude, like, she joking around, she playing. And he go on her phone, Jack. And he asked her who was such and such. And she play, oh, that's just my friend. I told him that's the one that I go, whatever. He's like, oh, okay. And he did not question her at all. That's just who her friend is, her friend. But he keeps scrolling down this mad messages to this person, and they're not okay messages. He's now you see. He was like, you're cheating on me. Man, and she was, G. She was. And they were 60, G. And like he handled it like you would if you were one of the settlers. In the sense that he was just talking about her integrity and her her like her name. She tarnished her name by doing this type thing. And I'm like, man, I'm just thinking about if he was dating right now today or this generation of women, like that ain't gonna get it. But the fact that she tarnished her name ain't gonna get it. That's not gonna move her the way you think it will. But I mean, I don't know how moved she was by that, but I mean, she was definitely doing what she was doing. So it's like, dang, man, even when you in your 60s, I don't know if it's the technology that's making us do it then, because it ain't the morals and values that we grew up with, because they clearly grew up with different morals and values that we have. Right? So she knew better. But so what is it? The technology, the fact that it's available to you, could, you know what I mean? It's like once we introduce that technology to make it so that we have to, I don't know, man. Some gotta be better, G. Some gotta be better. You can't be 60 and cheating, sneaky linking it. You gonna sneaky link at 60? When is it enough? When is it enough, man? That's just crazy, man. So that happened. You can look up that video. I should look it up and post it on our page. The 40-year loyalty test that went wrong. That's nuts, man. So I don't even know. What do you do, man? You get divorced? You've been together 40 years. I don't know. He should get his lick back, though. I know that. Get his lick back. Boom, boom, boom. What's the next one? Oh. Fellas. This should have been a public service announcement, actually. Fellas, if you move into your girlfriend's house because you don't have anywhere else to go, okay? If you move into your girlfriend's house because you don't have anywhere else to go, you could do that. I'm not saying you can't. All I'm saying is you forfeit the right to argue with her. You can't argue with her no more. You can't be like, you ain't allowed to do that. You can't be like, you can't wear that out this house. Can't do nothing, man. You don't have a say. You don't have a say. When you move into her house and she is aware that you don't have anywhere else to go, there's no more arguing. There's no more arguing. And so I don't know, circumstances dictate what we do in life. Okay. Sometimes you have to. You have to. You know what I mean? Eat some humble pie, go do that, get yourself on your feet, and get up out of there. Gotta do what you gotta do. I'm with that. But don't be in there trying to argue with her. That's not gonna go well. That's not gonna go well. Okay. Even if she lets you argue with her, she's letting you argue with her. That's what's happening. Okay. So you're still losing. You know what I mean? Because the only reason why it's happening is because she is allowing it to happen. Okay, so you got to not do that, man. Don't go into a woman's house and then try to argue with her about anything. About anything. There's nothing that you have a say in when you're living there because you don't have anywhere else to go. Okay, so video I saw was a dude, man, and it was a skit, so it wasn't a real video, but he was like, "Yo, babe, I'm about to go out. Let me get the keys to your car." He was like, "Nah, you're not using my car today because every time you use my car, you come back and there ain't no gas in it." And he was like, "So what? You got the money to fill it back up?" Which I don't know. I don't know how that logic works. I don't know the viability of that excuse. That's what he said. She was like, "Nah, it's not happening." He was like, "Oh, yo, you're not going to let me, for real? You're not going to, oh, okay. How about I get my stuff and I'm up out of here? How about that?" And all she did was laugh. All she did was laugh. She was like, "Where you going to go? Where you going to go? You don't have nowhere to go." And he was like, "I got somewhere to go. I got somewhere to go." He grabbed all his stuff. He was grabbing petty stuff. I get the cords off the TV, whatever he got. And then he started calling his homeboys. And he called his homeboys in front of her, disrespecting her, saying, "Yeah, such trip. And she's this, and that. We just need somewhere to stay. Crash for like 2-3 days." And all his homeboys giving him excuses why he can't come there. He's like, "For real? You going to do me like that?" But she was right, G. He had nowhere to go. So she was like, "I'm not worried about you. You don't have nowhere to go." And she was just going about her business, right? So he, riff. Fast forward, the end of the video is him. She went into her room. When she come out her room, he in the living room playing PlayStation. He got his headsets on. He's playing PlayStation. She's like, "What is this? I thought you was leaving." I was like, "Man, see, that's your problem. You don't know how to get over stuff and just be cool. And you're always trying to start arguing." We all know. Reality is he figured out exactly what she said is true. He don't have nowhere to go. Man, that is so sad. That's a sad situation, Jack. But I mean, you know what I mean? If you don't got nowhere to go, you got nowhere to go. You just gotta chill. That's my only thing. You gotta not argue with her. And especially don't argue with her in front of your friends, man. Don't make us have to watch that. That she don't care that you leaving because you don't got nowhere to go. And don't make us have to sit there and tell you to your face that you can't come here to my house because I got stuff going on. All right, you riff with her in front of us and then you turn around and, "Well, I can stay with you, yo, because she..." Don't make me have to make that face. This is worse, man. You're home like, oh. I wish I could help. I really do. But, Brenda don't really mess with you. Cause the last time we went to the bar and shit, So, don't make us have to do it, man. Just don't argue with her. You know the situation you're in. Chill out. Chill out. Do what she say. You know what I mean? Get yourself a job. Get on your feet. And get up out of there, man. Then you can argue with her. Okay? That should be your goal. As soon as you want to argue with her, you can't. It's like, "Oh, get this job so I can get my stuff together so I can get out of here and I'm going to argue with her next time." You know what I'm saying? And then you can. I'll be there with you. Like, yup. Just don't argue with her when you live in her house. You ain't got nowhere to go. Boom. What's next? Oh, boom. Here's something that happened. This is crazy. Listen to this. So, boom. Baby is born. Okay. Couple has a baby. Baby is born. Okay. Baby is being raised by the mom and dad. Baby is about to be 5. Okay. Not a baby anymore. About to go to school. Dad notices that this child has never looked anything like me. Okay. And I thought it was just, oh, it's a newborn, they'll come into their form, as they get older, they'll look more and more like me. And they did, right? And then baby's 5, about to go to school. Baby don't look nothing like him. So he, behind the wife's back, go get a DNA test. See what I'm saying? Swab the baby's mouth, swab his mouth, send it in, come back. That's not his baby. That's not his baby. Which is, why are you telling me this? This happens all the time. This is where it gets crazy. The mom swear up and down she ain't did nothing to nobody. She ain't cheated. This is his baby. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't have, obviously he don't believe her. She get a DNA test too. Swab her mouth, swab the baby mouth, send it in. It's not her baby neither. It's not her baby neither. That baby got swapped at the hospital. That's not their kid. What? So then they go to the hospital. They ready to sue. They riff and blah, blah, blah. I want to find my real child, this, that, and that. Here's the problem. You just raised that baby. That baby, you're that baby's parents. Period. And your baby was raised by another couple to 5 years. So that's their parents. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can't, how do you just be like, nah, you with them? You know what I mean? So that's crazy, man. So they ended up getting their real baby. And I don't know if they gave the baby up or whatever. I think they gave the baby that they raised to the real parent. But think about the psychological effect that have on the kids, man. That your parents is like, nah, you theirs. And you don't know nothing about DNA tests. You're 5. You know what I mean? Like, that don't mean nothing to you. That's crazy. And then question got to be, how could this even happen? You know what I mean? You're 5. You trusted adults because they told you to trust adults and blah, 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 blah. And come to find out, they don't even know who your real parents are. How could this even be a thing? It's a thing, man. So that's crazy, man. So the question becomes, what would you do? You raised this baby they were 5. Come to find out this ain't your baby. You got switched in the hospital. Do you go get your baby or you just raise the baby you got? It's already your baby. I don't know, man. I don't know. Because if you give that baby up, you're never going to see that baby again. I mean, unless y'all work something out. But, I mean, man. That's crazy. I can't imagine. Can't even imagine. Okay? That's wild. So that's the thing. That's the thing. We're talking about sneaky links. Sneaky links. And the only sneaky links I'm going to talk about are the side dude. The side dude. This might be true for, women as well when guys have side chicks. But I'm going to talk about side dude because of a specific situation where it seems like women like their side dudes because their side dudes are more fun, right? The side dude is super chill. He's not worried about nothing. He don't want to fuss about nothing. He's just there for the party. Y'all have fun together when y'all get together. Do. You go back home to your boyfriend or your husband. Inside you go off into the wilderness and all you do is sit at home and think about how great of a time you had and how you can't wait till the next time with the side dude. Okay? And then here your boyfriend come, your husband come, he got real problems that y'all really need to talk about because the bills and how you're going to split the bills up and you spent money on this and we were supposed to save for that. And you're like, that's why I don't mess with you. That's why I like him. Right? That's how y'all doing that, right? But the crazy thing about it is the only reason that's true, the only reason the side dude is that chill is because he don't have to do none of that with you. He don't have to talk about bills with you. He's nobody, right? So he can be that way. He's allowed to be that way because he don't have to deal with the stress of being with you. Don't you see? Like, it's not the case that he's so much cooler than the person you're with. The case is that he don't have to deal with you on any regular basis. He deal with you when he feel like it. You know what I mean? And then he only do the fun stuff, and he leaves all the real stuff to the other guy. So sure, he seems like more fun, but is he really? Like, if you were actually with this dude, would he be that fun? And he had to actually deal with your attitude all the time? and all the fun, the not fun stuff that comes with being in a relationship with the bills and all this other stuff, if he actually had to do all of that, would he be as fun as you think he is? Would he want to hear you talk all the time? And maybe he would. Maybe he would. I don't know. I don't know your life. But think about that. Like, is the reason why I think he's fun is because he don't have to deal with me? Because that's probably true. That's probably true, man. It's a very easy thing to overlook. You know what I mean? It's a very easy thing to overlook. And I think it's another thing is that we're in a world of people who are trying to find soulmates, but we'll stay with someone who's definitely not our soulmate until you find your soulmate, right? And then you'll either cheat on the person that you're with, or you'll leave them, right? You'll trump up some charges, start an argument, and leave them. But they're just convenient for the time that you're using to search. But that's the thing. You get into a relationship and you haven't finished searching for your soulmate or haven't stopped searching for them. You're just doing it in conjunction with the relationship that you're in right now. So you get with this super fun person that you met at work most times. 9 times out of 10, you meet this person at work. And they're super fun and they're everything that your person at home is not. You think you found them. Oh, I found the one. Now I just got to get rid of this person at home. Or keep them while you give this soulmate you found at work a trial run. Right? Give them a trial run because it's a win-win. They're not who I think they are. At least I would have had some fun for a couple months. And if they are who I think they are, I'm going to leave this fool and get with them and find my soulmate and I win. Right? So you put yourself in a win-win, you think, until it all comes crashing down. But that's the thing. I think people need to think about the sneaky links. Is it just a product of the fact that this person doesn't have any ties or responsibilities to you, so they can be as fun as they are? Because that's all they are, is the fun. All right, I think that might be true for a lot of people. So one dude on the internet said he was like, "Yo, condom sex is only feel good to the female." And a lot of women were like, "No, it don't." I think I get what he was saying because of the sensation for y'all is the friction, with your walls, and not friction like in a dry sense, but like the contact, the walls, and being, the sense of, being inserted and all this other stuff. And you figure the condom's not going to change any of that, especially if you get a ribbed condom. Not a lot of dudes walking around naturally ribbed. So there's a bonus factor there. So I guess that in his mind, that meant, oh, this must feel good to you, even though I can't feel anything. It's just like, putting, what's that called? Like lidocaine. It's like putting lidocaine on my junk. That probably doesn't feel good. Oh, gee. But, the ladies was like, nah, that's not true. That's not true at all. Don't feel good for us either. It's like, man, and none of us are having fun, and I guess it's just, being responsible. It's not about having fun, it's about being responsible. Yeah. But if it's not going to feel good to neither one of us, then why are we doing it at all? At that point. You know what I'm saying? None of us are having fun, what are we doing it for at all? There's that. So that's that. So, I guess they put down that rumor. Fellas, it's not true. It don't feel good to them neither. All right? So, you think at least she can feel it, so it's cool? It's not. So, that rumor is dead. Well, let's talk about this whole spending $1,100 to go meet Chris Brown after his concert thing. Let's talk about that. And the reason why I want to bring it up is because there's a misconception. There's a misconception that there is a right way to spend over $1,000 to see Chris Brown after his concert and have him touch you in some kind of way, grope you, bend you over, pick you up, hold your hand. There's a misconception that, if I just don't do all that and I just do this, then I'm straight. You're not. There is no right way, ladies. There's no right way to pay $1,100 to have Chris Brown touch you, especially while I'm at home doing everything I can to show you that I will be a provider for you and safety and security. And then you're actually paying this dude to put his hands on you. And you're telling me I should just accept that. I should just accept that. Like, well, yeah, but he's Chris Brown. That's not a thing. I'll tell you what, it's not a thing for me. There's some dudes out there that'll probably, understand and be like, oh, yeah, well, you know what I mean? It's Chris Brown. It's Chris Brown, Chris Brown. Chris Brown, Chris Brown. Not me. I'm not one of those guys. Hopefully, he's as impressed with you as you are with him because you belong to him now. Bye. It ain't no way. It ain't no way you're going to take pictures picked up while he's grasping your buttocks, okay? And then you're going to come home to me like, hey, babe, I'm not going to believe what happened. I met Chris Brown. Nope. Hopefully he's got an extra room in the crib because that's where you're headed, sweetie. That's where you're headed. It just ain't going to happen, man. This is not going to happen for me. There's a lot of dudes that feel that way. A lot of dudes breaking up engagements, breaking up relationships and all this shit. Oh, all I did was, and that's what women do, G. This is the shit that makes me mad. Where women do super wild, disrespectful stuff, okay? Super wild, way off the reservation type stuff. And then when they're telling the story about what they did to cause either the breakup or the argument or whatever, they start the story off with all I did was. And then they water it down, boy. They water it down. All I did was meet Chris Brown. He tripping. He want to break up. Did you tell him the part where he had you by the buttocks in the air and you turn around to the camera with your tongue out? You didn't tell him that part. You just said all you did was meet Chris Brown, right? Right. So they don't tell the whole story. They say all I did was, right? And they'll even tell you who saw what happened. They'll start the story off with all I did was. Like, is that all you did? You think I'm this upset because that's all you did, right? Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Anyway, ladies, the point about that is to say there is no right way to spend over $1,000 to have Chris Brown touch you. There's no right way to do that. So, maybe you got a dude that's very understanding, right? And he doesn't mind that you got Chris Brown touched. Maybe he's cheating. He feels like, oh, well, I'm cheating, but I'll let her get touched by Chris Brown so we kind of even at this point. I don't know. It could be a lot of things. I'm not saying that every dude's going to feel like I do, but I know for me, it's not a thing. There's no right way to do that. So don't go into it thinking, oh, but I did it the right way. Homegirl went in there and she's holding hands with Chris Brown like they're a couple and they're just holding hands and looking at the camera. That's no. Still no. Still a no for me. Go back there. Now that's your man, okay? So go back there. And y'all go figure out how y'all gonna be together because you're not coming back here. That's not a thing. Boom. That's tight. That's how I feel about that. Boom. There was a video where homegirl dude set up his camera, okay, in the car. And his girl was on the phone, like drinking her Starbucks on her phone. He snatched her phone, right? And he acting like he trying to go through it. And like, she got real mad. She got mad for real. Like, yo, give me my phone. I'm not playing. And it's like, he was like, yo, what's all that about? No, don't take my phone. This type of thing. And so he was like, yo, what you doing is a real red flag, yo. Like, what are you wilding right now? Like, I did it on purpose. I got the camera set up. I did it on purpose to see how you was going to act. This is how you going to act? I don't care, she said. I don't care. I don't snatch your phone. I don't snatch my phone. And he was like, well, then I don't trust you because why are you acting like this over me taking your phone? What's in your phone? She's like, I don't care if you don't trust me. And that was my thing. That's where I got off the train because all the rest of the stuff, But when she said, I don't care if you don't trust me, don't take my phone. To her, the number one rule, you don't get to see what's in my phone. I don't care if you trust me, don't trust me. That's your choice. You don't get to see what's in my phone. And I was like, yes, too much. Now you got to go. Before it was just like, that's too much. You wilding out a little bit. Now you got to go. And he felt that way, man. I don't think that relationship lasted too much longer after that one. Because he was like, look how you acting. Like, yeah, I don't trust you at all now. You raising all my red flags. She was like, I don't care what I'm raising. don't touch my phone. I said, there gotta be something devastating in that phone. And you know it now. Now you know for a fact. Something in that phone is devastating. Now you have 24 hours max to get in there and find it. She's gonna delete it now. But man, you just know whatever's in that phone is game changing. And that's sad. That's sad, but whatever, man. Sometimes you find out the hard way. So, fellas, I would not suggest, unless you really want the relationship to end, I would not suggest that you grab your lady's phone out of nowhere unannounced. That probably will not end how you hope it will. All right, that probably won't end how you hope it will. So, boom, boom, boom. So we already talked about how, what's the name? How it would go if you knew nail polishes for your lady. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not learn your lady's nail polishes because she's going to assume that you learned it from another female. She's not going to be happy about it. I guarantee. Boom! Father's Day. Father's Day. It's not even Father's Day. We're not even talking about Father's Day. We're not talking about Father's Day. My man, Southside Jew, had it right where he said, we're done celebrating Mother's Day. We're done celebrating Mother's Day. Why are we done celebrating Mother's Day? Because y'all don't celebrate Father's Day. Y'all don't do it right. We pour into y'all, man. We pour into y'all for Mother's Day. We get up and we do it right. We do Mother's Day right. We pour into y'all, pour into y'all, pour into y'all. And y'all don't do nothing. You don't make any effort. You don't make any effort. You don't appreciate the disparity between how Mother's Day and Father's Day is celebrated cannot be tolerated. Can't be tolerated anymore. I don't think. So to me, the solution is you don't have to. You don't have to care about Father's Day. You don't have to dote on me. You know what I mean? Don't. I'm a man. I can get it how I want to get it. If I, want something for myself, I'll buy it. But that's how I'm gonna treat Mother's Day too, man. I think starting next year, I'm getting my lick back. Starting next year, I'm getting my lick back. Like, okay. To me, Mother's Day is just another day, Jack. Just another day. What's it today? Sunday? I'm going to do my normal Sunday thing, and I'm going to move on with my life. Because, that's how y'all going to do me in a month or so. So, what difference does it make? I'm like, just like y'all do. Did you get that text I sent you? Happy Mother's Day. That's that. That is that. So, boom. No more Mother's Day. Done skis. I think, for a lot of reasons, I'm going to end the show right here. I think, that's long enough, especially for our first show. I want to see how everything goes with uploading and making clips and all this other stuff. I think we got enough content, and my phone is dying. So I'm going to end it here. But hopefully y'all check this out after I put it up. Again, shout out to Filthy Rags Clothing. Appreciate you. And y'all check this out. Let me know what you think. Peace.